All right, what it do, collective gang. What is up, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my collective gang. Hope this message is meeting you at a great time. Hope you guys are doing well. I most certainly am. This is going to be a message, as I stated, for the collective, so it could be any sign. It can meet you at any time. It is timeless, so it's meant to make it to you whenever it does. Okay. Now, please take a moment and click that like button, guys, as well as the subscribe button. All right, I would truly appreciate it. We are a growing channel. That like button really does help people find us on this platform. And just if you want to make, if you want to make it official, become a part of the gang, if you want to click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for this sign. Okay, link down below, you will find my Instagram if you want to go follow your girl. Now, we do have a bit of a pre-shuffle here. Very action-packed, very emotional, in fact, okay? I do feel like this is somebody working on a time clock, or they at least feel like they're working on a time clock. We have Scorpio showing up almost immediately. So you're either dealing with a Scorpio, or you may be a Scorpio yourself, or you have it somewhere within your natal chart, or they do. This is a very fated connection, meaning it does feel spiritual. It feels like the two of you were supposed to meet one another. The two of you did learn a lot of lessons with each other. Some of them were very painful. I feel like this is somebody who has gone through a very deep transformation. Okay, with Scorpio here as well as Grand Trine, this is somebody who has completed a cycle of toxicity, quite possibly. I feel like this is somebody who has tried to get over you. They've tried to be open to moving forward, to finding new love, to finding new connections. But I feel like either their thoughts, their dreams, right, that daydreaming, it all just seems to come back to the connection that they would have had with you. I do feel like this is somebody who feels a magnetism towards you, where they feel as though you really showed up in their life in a way that they had never experienced before. Especially with this card stating, I will change your mind about love. This is somebody who feels as though you have changed them, or your love, your pureness. Okay, I'm hearing your rawness. Okay, so you may have really given this person some very potent, loyal, right, and just deep emotional fulfillment that they possibly never knew. I don't feel like they gave that back to you. You have to be very honest. There is a deep intensity here of regret. And it is because this person has changed. So whoever this person is, you might have been out of contact with this person or in separation for quite some time. This transformation does feel complete. Now, I am hearing that a great majority of these cards are dual, meaning that they are mirrored. It is mirrored energy. So I do feel as though you may have felt like this was a fated connection as well, or this is something that you are coming to know. This is somebody who wants you to be open to what they have to say. They do want to apologize. I do feel that. And they want to change what you feel about them or how you may view them now. They would like an opportunity to change that. Here's the sad reality, and this is possibly why I was feeling all of that emotion initially, is because you don't always get the opportunity to have a do-over. It's what it feels like. It feels like somebody who wants a second chance, somebody who wants a do-over, somebody who has now, in fact, victoriously changed, okay? Because all I did was open the deck. So we have the Five of Swords in the reverse and the Six of Wands in the upright. So I do feel like this person has been victorious. They have been successful at transforming, at elevating, okay, removing whatever toxic traits may have held the two of you back. With that Five of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like this is somebody who has not only gone through a transformation, but they definitely don't want any smoke. This is somebody who wants to come towards you with a peace offering, very peaceful, in fact. I opened the deck once again, and look, we have the Six of Wands once again, as well as the Judgment. So I do feel like this person is having a abrupt wake-up call, is what they're saying. I feel like this person is viewing you totally different, but they may have some reservations about coming towards you. They don't know what you're up to. This is somebody who you have been out of contact with for quite some time. In the past, they may have been very manipulative, right? Almost to the point where you may have felt like you didn't even know this person, even if you were with them for years and years and years and years, right? They want to be more open with you now, more transparent. They want that transparency. But again, it's like, I don't know, right? It's going to be different for all of you, whether this is something that you deem as a good opportunity or a good idea, whether this is something that you are open to. It's totally up to you, and free will is definitely at play here. I just feel as though this person has been successful at this transformation, but I feel like the way that they're coming towards you is really going to determine whether or not you give this a chance, okay? So let's pull all of the cards prior to getting into things. Whoa, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. And then we have, all right. So here's the thing. I feel like a lot of you are moving very quickly towards a new beginning. You are going towards your heart's desires. You may have not even had a second thought about this person. In fact, if you do all of a sudden start to have thoughts creeping up about this person in your dreams, in your sleep, just possibly out of nowhere, it is because they are calling into you. They are calling you energetically. This is somebody who is definitely holding on to you energetically. All of this down here is your energy. So you have already started anew. For some of you, you may already be connected to someone else. With this Fool card here, you could be already dealing with a Aries or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I do feel like you went through a period of isolation before you took a leap of faith. And then the Knight of Swords does suggest that you went towards something very quickly that has been successful or will be successful. Okay, that is also stated in this Grand Trine card. Huge successes. So I feel like you have been very successful at mending your heart, healing yourself, moving towards things that actually fulfill you, fill your cup, and make you happy. And now we have someone here who wants another opportunity when they really had several opportunities in the past, is what it's stating. They just chose to not take those opportunities, right? I feel as though the two of you, because it's a fated connection, you were both being guided to awaken at the same time. This is just somebody who avoided it. Now, we all get opportunities to awaken. You can have many of different or multiple awakenings within a lifetime, but free will is still at play. Some people don't decide to learn their lessons. Some people actively run away from their healing, actively run away from their lessons, run away from their growth, essentially, don't want to evolve, want to stagnate, want to stay the same. And I do feel like this is very present in the energy with this person. And it's almost as if they really took their time, right? They took their sweet old time until they were good and ready, is what I'm hearing. So this person waited until they were good and ready. That judgment did come in the upright just a moment ago, but this is past energy. So this is somebody who had a lack of clarity about what kind of connection this was. This is somebody who refused to make a decision on things. They refused to decide on this. You went from a positioning of waiting for somebody to choose you to standing in your own power and choosing your goddamn self. Okay. And that is beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, this person is viewing you as somebody who is very strong. They are viewing you as someone who has been kind in the past, but now they can very clearly see that your kindness is not to be taken as weakness. Your kindness is not to be taken as you are a doormat or you are a pushover. You are somebody to be walked over. They have a totally different outlook on who you are. Okay? Your character, your worth has totally changed in this person's eyes. And they also have this idea of how they feel you view them. Okay. Change your mind about love. So this is somebody who does believe that you believe that they loved you. That could be true or not, but this is just how they're viewing things. They're kind of confident with that one. The both of you may have acknowledged that this was a spiritual connection, that this is a soulmate connection, a twin flame. However, the contract is written, it is a contract nonetheless. Now, you removing yourself from this and deciding to just count your losses, okay, and heal yourself, take a moment's pause, because the Four of Swords and the Hermit suggest that you took a time out. I do feel like you were rewarded for that, or you will be. Okay, the Fool is a chance opportunity at a new start, a new beginning. And with the Ace of Wands here, it does suggest that this could be a new work opportunity as well as new love. Okay, Ace of Wands could be a new person coming in, a fire sign, somebody who is an Aries, right? Aries is here very prevalently. So a fire sign, a Leo, Sag, Aries. This is somebody who's really sparked your fire, or somebody who will be sparking your fire. For some of you, this could be coming in the future. And for others of you, you may have already moved into this. Now, I I feel like this new person is definitely seeming like a better fit. What you're not noticing is that you have this soulmate, this twin flame that is coming back and they are fully awakened. And this might shake shit up a little bit if you have decided to take a new beginning. And now you have someone that you had been very attached to in the past with the devil here. Somebody that it was very hard for you to walk away from this person. The Eight of Cups has come crossing the strength card. It took a lot of strength for you to really get up the gall, really get that self-control up, really decide what's best for you. Because sometimes even if we can see that something is toxic, it still doesn't feel good to walk away from toxic shit, right? If you're tied to it. The devil suggests that you were tied to it energetically. So even though it was causing you pain, even though it deemed to be toxic, it was still something that was very hard for you to detach from and walk away from. And you couldn't even explain to yourself why that was so. That has changed. And I do feel when you meet this new person, for some of you, it is moving into marriage. This is in your future, 10 of Pentacles, okay? So it appears that you took the time out with the Hermit card, the Four of Swords, as I stated, and then you're gifted with this new opportunity, these new beginnings, the Fool card. Now, hopefully, if this has not happened already, this is an opportunity that you take. Because for some of you, it may give you a moment's pause. The Fool card is a great energetic card, but it can also have attached to it some fears because you don't know what's on the other side of this cliff. You know, if you take this leap of faith, you don't know if success is down there. So you literally have to go towards something without knowing how it's going to end. So I feel like, you're taking this leap of faith and it does turn out to be extremely lucrative with the 10 of Pentacles as well as nurturing and fulfilling. 10 of Pentacles is definitely a higher level of commitment. It's a long-lasting relationship. It could be a partnership for some of you. For some of you, you could go into business with this new love interest, or the two of you come up with this brilliant idea that really generates a lot of revenue. I feel like once you take this leap of faith with the Fool card, you do start to move rather quickly towards your opportunities. You can see them very clearly once you're out of this cycle with the devil energy. Now, this soulmate twin flame of yours could be a earth sign for some of you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. To their surprise, you will be attached to someone else. You would have already moved on by the time this person comes back. They took a very long time to transform. They took a long time to decide to awaken, to elevate, to ascend. So it did take them quite some time to come back around. And now here they are. And it does appear that you are in a connection. That is why the Eight of Cups is crossing this strength card. I do feel like this is definitely going to take a toll on this person's self-esteem. There's going to be a lot of regret here, possible sleepless nights because of how long they took. It's almost as if they're realizing if they would have decided to take that opportunity just 1 year earlier, 2 months earlier, 3 months earlier, that you possibly would have still been available or been open to hear what they had to say. I feel like you moving on to the 10 of Pentacles is just like, what do you have to offer me, right? Like, I've acquired my success. I've acquired a fulfilling connection, a relationship that is thriving. I've acquired a healthy connection. All that I remember with you is toxicity. So what is there really to talk about here? That's what I'm feeling. Now, for some of you, this might give you pause. This might come as a bit of a shock that this person is coming back around now that you're already involved with someone else. This new person does want marriage. They want a commitment. They want a life partnership. However you want to name it, they want a higher level of commitment. This is somebody who wants to make things exclusive. So it might put you up in your head. Okay, especially since this past person, you did feel very energetically attached to this person. There may have been some forms of addiction to this energy as well. And the fact that this person is healed and now they're saying things that you may have been wanting to hear for a very long time. Okay, they have the ability now that they have healed to really give into this with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you have a decision here to make. Okay. Listen, you're going to be able to choose whatever path it is that you want. Both paths look great. It's really going to depend on whether or not you're able to really bury the hatchet is the phrase that they're using. So that means if you go towards the old energy and allow them to reciprocate what you've given in the past, pour into you finally, they want to give you the Ace of Cups. This is somebody who is healed enough and transformed enough to be able to provide that for you at this juncture. And it is real, right? However, they did stick all 10 swords in your back, but you wouldn't be able to bring that up. That's the gag. You see what I'm saying? It's like you would have to fully and totally release the past entirely. And that's how you're going to be able to decide, are you able to do that? You know, sometimes we take people back or we forgive them, especially if they come in and apologize, that they want to heal things, they want to start anew. And this is somebody who's coming in with an apology. They're coming in with a gift, lots of love, lots of romance. This is somebody who's going out of their way. This soulmate, twin flame, this person from your past, they do believe that they have a lot of making up to do. So they are doing that. But it's going to be up to you to decide if you're open enough to really release what has happened in the past. Is this valuable enough, right? Gentle is undervaluable as well. I feel like the newer connection is one that has been more gentle on your soul. It has been more gentle on your energy. It's one that you've been able to really relax in, coast. There hasn't been much shakeups. There hasn't been much turmoil. There will not be much drama with this new energy. This is somebody who is very responsible. They may be older than you. They may already be established in life. So it's a very easygoing connection. What it doesn't have that this past connection had was that passion, right? That soulmate chemistry, that magnetic attraction, that magnetism. That scares you, however, for some of you. So you're going to have to decide which partnership is the one that is worth working on. Okay? Two of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Wow. So you have two major offers coming in. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. One is full of emotions. Okay. One is definitely trying to make up for the past, make up for what they've done, go over and beyond to show you that the changes have been made. This is really about action, not words anymore. You see what I'm saying? And then the other connection you've never had any problems with, right? So it's definitely two very different energies. You've never run into any major problems with this new person. So that might be more appealing to you. Okay, for some of you might not be able to forget about those swords that were stuck in your back in the past. But you would have to if you want to deal with the older person. And you're going to need to be very truthful with yourself in regards to that. Okay? Do not open this Pandora's box if during the first argument, you're going to throw back up in their face what they did in the past, because that's not going to work. You see, that's adding that toxicity back into the mix. So you're going to have to be very truthful with yourself to have a completely different cycle. Even though this is an older person, these are both two totally different and new people. This older person is not the same. After the death, after a transformation, Scorpio is the death card energy, right? After a transformation, nothing is ever the same. So they are not the same person. Okay? So decisions. And this might overwhelm you quite. Maybe you need to take some time apart in order to decide to see what's best for you. But this is what you have coming towards you. Now let's get a few manifestational oracle cards just to gauge some advice from the divine and from spirit in reference to your energy and how you should approach this next cycle, what energies you need to tap into in order to ensure success as you move forward, and in order to ensure that you're making the best decisions possible for your own growth, evolution, and abundance. So Spirit, please give us some advice for my collective to close this out. We have the new moon in Capricorn, step up to the lead. Okay, that's that earth energy once again. Let's see here. So we have lots of earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and lots of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is really like a choice between an emotional connection, and then the other choice is like one that is very stable and one that is very reliable, security. Okay, so let's see here. We have last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Exactly. That's that Ace of Swords. You're going to have to be very truthful with yourself. The truth can be ugly sometimes, but it's going to be very necessary in order to not be going backwards. Okay. In order to have growth and in order to continue to protect your peace, your happiness. And lastly, we have full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Hello. All right, guys, that is what I have gotten. I hope you have gotten something from this. Good luck to all of you who have resonated with this story. Hope you have enjoyed this as much as I have, guys. Click that like button and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Love you guys so much. Leave me a little comment down below and I'll see you next time.